There's only a select few things that customers are going to give you every time for free. I'm not saying that you should take any and everything, as you're going to start to look unprepared and unprofessional, but you should take what you can. By doing this with all of my different service businesses, I've saved thousands of dollars in equipment, as well as my service process is 10 times easier than other guys. Stick around till the end of the video, because I'm about to save you thousands of dollars that you thought you needed to spend on your business and everybody else does, but you never actually did. This is advice that I would strongly suggest any service business owner take, whether you offer mobile detailing or trash can cleaning or any other service. The customer is always going to give you a few things for very free, and it's going to consist of like water, power, the stuff that if you were going to try to provide to the customer all by yourself, it would actually make things 10 times harder, because now you're going to have to buy the huge container that holds enough water to be able to service a large amount of customers in one single day. Now you're going to have to fill up that water tank, carry that water tank around, as well as store it, and whenever you're not doing regular jobs, unless you have a home that your HOA doesn't mind you keeping it there. And on top of that, if you're not going to accept the water, and also now you're not going to accept the free power the customer is trying to offer you, even though they have power hookups right next to you, super easy to plug into, no problems, no questions asked, and you want to carry a generator, purchase the generator, have to store the generator, and you're not going to be able to keep that in like a small setup. Now you're going to have a trailer in order to not keep that in your vehicle. If you need help keeping up with customers, sending estimates, invoices, or collecting payments from all of your customers for free, then check out QuoteIQ in the App Store and the Google Play Store, or you can try any paid tier right now for just $1 at myquoteiq.com, which is going to be the first link in the comment section and the description. Also, if you sign up for any tier for a year using my link, you're going to get a free coaching call with me. These are all little things that, yes, obviously it would seem more professional if you were able to offer this to the customer. I'm just saying that from a standpoint of a side hustle or from running your own business, whenever this could be a commodity the customer offers to you that removes expenses from you, that makes your longevity in the service, in that specific service, last way longer because it's more simple, more convenient for you, you have more comfortable jobs, and overhead is going to be way less. You're not going to have to store any of this stuff or deal with any of the extra responsibility whenever it could just be offered to you. The case for every single type of service out there, but for the service industries that I've specifically tapped into, which is mobile detailing and trash can cleaning, I've found that a lot of customers are going to offer this up to me, or in the beginning, whenever the customer is getting a quote from me, I can preface it by saying, hey, listen, I am going to require a plug-in so I can hook all my things up to it, as well as I am going to need a water spigot to plug my hose into. In the end, if this is actually a problem for you, your ego can't take it, or if you're losing customers because the customers say, how can you say you're mobile? You don't even have any of this stuff, you require it from us, we're not going to pay you for that, you're going to have to take that out of the price. Well, then in that case, then go ahead, just spend the money and upgrade your setup and not have to worry about it again. That's always going to be a fix out there, but I'm just saying, take advantage of what's out there to be taken advantage of. But using things provided from the customer is a very fine line. There always is going to come a point when you say, you know what, the customer should no longer be offering this to you. I am a service provider, I should be able to bring this myself. And somebody in my comment section actually brought this to my attention the other day, and they told me about how whenever they go to customers' houses to do mobile detailing for them or can cleaning, I don't remember which service it was, they specifically said, how do I go about using the customer's hose if the hose doesn't have the attachments that I need to plug my pressure washer into it? And my immediate response was, okay, you're already going to be using the customer's water. I would not use their hose. If you're offering any kind of service, this is one of the first things that I recommend that you buy, specifically because of the problems like that, because now you're going to have to turn all the way around and go get your hose. Secondly, you don't want to be worried about any kind of damage that could come out of you using your pressure washer with this specific hose. Maybe it wasn't meant to be, had a ton of pressure ran through it, but I've actually blown holes in different hoses, not a customer's hose before, but my own specific hoses, because there are some that are meant to be ran through pressure washers and some that are meant to be ran through garden hoses. As well as you just don't want to have any inconveniences. At a certain point, it's not going to help you or benefit you anymore to have extra stuff coming from the customer. If the customer had extra mobile detailing supplies, extra gloves, whatever, I wouldn't take them because I would hopefully have my own so that I can have the most convenient job for myself. So you don't want to get into a situation where a lot of this stuff could be left out, or you could be thrown in a situation like his where you expected the customer to provide you that hose and it doesn't have any of the attachments to hook up to your pressure washer. Now what do you do? So at the end of the day, the customer's always going to have that possibility. They could offer you something as large as using their accommodations, right? Using their water, using their power, something that is so large and so helpful in your service, because without the water, you would have nothing. Without the power, you would have nothing. So you can always provide stuff like this by yourself. It is going to seem more professional maybe, but the customer is going to care about that for 0.2 seconds, and then it's not going to bother them anymore. Also depends on the price range and the kind of customers that you're getting, but either way, there's always a fine line that you shouldn't cross with free stuff. If you guys want to learn how I've made thousands of dollars with low
ticket services like trash can cleaning and mobile detailing, check out the second link in the comment section description. There you're going to gain access to our school community. In the community, we have multiple courses, including my own course on trash can cleaning, as well as the course that I explain how I've got my first $10,000 in clients for completely free. In the community, you're also going to get access to the before and after pictures that I use to land these jobs, as well as an entire community full of like-minded individuals who want to start these low-ticket services. So if you're ready to get started, check out the second link in the comment section description. We're running a special discount for the first couple people that do join, so if you want to lock it in at the cheapest price and get the most value, join today.